Ladies and gentlemen, today we look at Michael Ballack, medium high work rates, right-footed, 4-star combination. You look at his card and he's definitely in the Hullet gang. He definitely got stats above 80 everywhere across the board. This card looks really good. Now, I used him in FUT Champions and he was really good at intercepting. He was strong, he was bullyish, dominant, got the ball back for me, and of course, that massively helped me when it comes to scoring goals. I really needed somebody like Ballack. Xavi was also really good. Now, Michael Ballack's not only good at shooting, passing, but he's also really good. Look at that slide tackle right there. And then again, intercepting the ball right there. And I do think having a player like this, it helps so much. Now, one of the downsides I saw about this card is we're getting to a stage now, team of the season, there's a lot of fast CDMs and central mids. I felt like there were many cases where I couldn't chase back my opponent. When I could, then he was fantastic. Like, he was really good at tackling my players, my opponent's players. However, in a case if I was going up against somebody who was very quick, like some people have got that special Bellingham, or if they're using a cam in central mid with 90 pace, then there was no chance of me tracking back and catching them. Okay, so there were cases, I do want to point that out, there were cases where I was playing with Ballack and he was just not up to scratch when it comes to pace. But besides that, I couldn't really fault the card. He could definitely shoot. His passing is superb, both short and long. He's very physical, good stamina. Do you get what I mean? Like, this is the complete card. If this card was in the 90 pace, wow. Now look, I know chemistry styles do work. I did put a shadow in, don't get me wrong. I don't think shadow put 10 plus pace or whatever it does on. He felt 83 pace, I can't lie. He felt 83 pace. And when you talk about chemistry styles working, well then other people are using chemistry styles, so how does that counteract? So sorry if there's any background noise, I'm with my daughter and yeah, we're playing with Michael Ballack. But look, listen, I thought fantastic card. I think very good value for money. He is also in the Tots swaps. I think he's 17 tokens. Personally, I wouldn't go for him. I think there's better options right now in the game. I think when this card first came out, depending what price he was, he might have been a viable option. I don't think this card is viable. He is good. I am not trying to diss this card. I just think he's below the power curve. You see here, he's very good there. He's very strong, gets the ball back for me. Fantastic. That's what I love about him. But like I said, we're getting to a stage of the game where there's going to be that Bellingham coming out very soon, team of the season. You're going to have team of the season and Nkunku, and they're going to be 90 plus pace, both of them. And they are going to be running that midfield like no one. And this Ballack card, no offense, is behind the power curve. Good card. Very good card. Just behind the power curve at the moment. The amount of cards in the game at the moment that are very good. There's so many cards in this game that are very good, and I think that's what you've got to understand. But I do want to say, if you're a massive fan of Ballack, you love Germans, well then just get this card then. But I will say to you guys right now, Lothar Matthäus is a lot better than this card, but then again, he's a lot more expensive. But it depends how much money you have. It's all about how much money you have. The amount of money you have will dictate which player you want. Of course, Michael Ballack is like a much cheaper version than Lothar Matthäus. But yeah, you can see here, he tracks back. He's doing a good job. He's got them medium high work rates. He doesn't mind defending at all. But I think this card, you have to use him in attack as well. He's got amazing shooting. I think he's got like 92 shooting. You must use that. So let him go forward. Let him take a shot. I'll be honest with you, I used him in CDM. There weren't many opportunities when I asked him to go forward. I just didn't want to leave to be exposed. Maybe if you play the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, when you can use this guy in central mid and give him license to go forward, he might be a more effective central midfielder than what I used him. But overall, good card. I'm going to give him an 8.8 out of 10. I think that's how good he is, and that's my rating for him. I think how could he improve? I think he really requires more pace. I thought his agility and balance wasn't too bad. This card is definitely better than his other versions, 100%. I think that's it really. He's just behind the power curve when it comes to pace. And yeah, on the ball, he doesn't feel amazing. Yeah, so them are the two options. And also, there's so many good players in the game now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.